Welcome to tonight's 5 on 5. The guest is Dave Koellermeier here from the Jackson County Fairgrounds. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Great to be here as always. Good to see you.
Before we dive into the fair, you got a great event coming up this week, the rodeo.
Holy smokes, we do. It's we call it Rodeo Week now because we kept adding events. And yes, it's Rodeo Week, Wild Rogue Pro Rodeo. And very pleased, always impressed by the caliber of candidates and cowboys, cowgirls that we get here at this event. It's not like we're the largest purse in the world, but Little Rogue Valley, Jackson County, Oregon, we managed to draw, I think we have something like 17 top 20 ranked cowboys and cowgirls signed up for our rodeos on either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night. So very excited. Kicks off this week, and we're ready to rock and roll.
You're calling it Rodeo Week because you kind of add, what, is there some new stuff this year? Or?
Well, what we've done, historically, we've always had a thank you to our sponsors who this year so stepped up. It's just a record year in terms of sponsor support, and that's important because we can provide better programming and a better purse, which we did do this year. So we have a sponsor appreciation event tomorrow night. And then tonight we started a little tradition called Branding Night, and this is a party, if you will, with the county's cattlemen's organization, the men and women. And the deal is they bring in a branding iron. I'll see that they get a beverage and a burger, and then we talk about the rodeos, history and the heritage and that sort of thing. It's a great organization. It's a great way to kick off the week for staff and the fair board. So we're having that this evening, and then sponsor dinner tomorrow night, and then all kinds of media activities with the Cowboys coming to town, Ms. Rodeo Oregon coming to town, I believe she'll be in later this evening. And then our own rodeo court is doing public relations work for us, not only here locally the next few days, but we've already had them on the road in Northern California and up in the Willamette Valley. So lots going on this week.
Tell the people who would like to go out to the rodeo times and where they can get tickets.
Okay, the performances every night are at 7 p.m. and the best way to really take a look at what's available in terms of tickets and ticket pricing is to go online at theexpo.com, or you can go to Big R stores and buy the tickets. And remember that Saturday night has historically always been a sellout, so if you're planning on that, get going soon on that, and that's mostly reserved that evening. I want to throw one more thing in that's real important about this week, because we have a tendency to forget it because we have our regular fair coming up in about 6 or 7 weeks. But at this event, we also have 4-H and FFA 4-H fair, and that includes the lamb auction on Sunday. So we're running a rodeo, but we're also running a fair activity at the same time. So we've got a double duty situation this week.
All right, you mentioned the fair. We'll ask you a few more questions about that, so stick around. We're 5 on 5 right after the break. Welcome back to the 5 on 5. The guest is Dave Koellermeier here from the Jackson County Fairgrounds. We're talking about the rodeo that's hitting this week, but just down the line, the fair is right there.
The annual Jackson County Fair, 6-7 weeks out, and pretty dynamic changes this year. To kick things off, reduced pricing, something we had been called to our attention, so very happy to announce that we're reduced prices, and we elongated the promotion. Kids Day is all day long, and that's $3 on the opening day, followed by Senior Day on Wednesday of Fair Week, and then our Men of the Service veterans, we have an Appreciation Day for them on Thursday of Fair Week, and our very popular 2-for-1 on Sundays continues. So we've reduced price and then made getting tickets in advance even more inexpensive, and we've opened up ticket outlets at a lot of different places. Grange Co-op supplies all over the region will have them, along with Sherm's Markets. So cheaper and easier to get.
And you mentioned just some of the same attractions. Anything new this year that people want to look out for?
Yeah, for sure. And they're going to want to go to our website at theexpo.com, because we like to think we have a different fair every day. And with paid admission this year to the fair, once you get there, there's going to be a series of things you're going to be able to see for free. For example, the first couple days we have the Olati Dogs, which is part of the NBC family organization. They won America's Got Talent phenomenon. So they're going to be showcased, putting on 3 performances free with the admission price going in the first day. Then we follow with a motocross extravaganza. We have bull riding one night. We have a ranch rodeo on Sunday. We have a monster truck activity. All of those are going to be free with your admission. Plus, we've got a hypnotist that's putting on several performances, a whole litany of free opportunities. The other change that we have is this year our concert schedule is being funded privately, and that was a financial change we had to take under consideration. So we have a couple great concerts scheduled for fair time. Weird Al Yankovic on opening night, followed by Third Day on Wednesday night. And we're still working on some other ones. We don't have the control we used to when we signed the checks ourselves, but we're working on a series of concerts for the Lithium Motors Amphitheater, indoor and outdoor. Those tickets will be sold separate, and if you buy a ticket there, you can get into the fair free. So it's a good deal.
All right, so people just stay tuned for some of the concerts and all the days.
You got it.
Thanks, Dave, so much for stopping by.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's it for the 5 on 5. We'll have more news right after the break.